Hi friends, welcome to Learn Well. Today we will learn what is solution of a quadratic equation. For a quadratic equation of form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, any value or values of x which satisfy the equation becomes solution of the equation. Now the meaning of satisfying the equation is important to know. In this equation we have two sides, left hand side and the right hand side. On left hand side we have ax square plus bx plus c, and on right hand side we have 0. Here we have x square and x with a and b. So on left hand side, if I replace x with any value, any such value which on solving the left hand side gives me answer 0, which is equal to the right hand side, will become the solution of this quadratic equation. So any value of x which when put in the equation gives us left hand side and right hand side equal becomes the solution of the equation because it satisfies the equation. Here we have an example. In the quadratic equation 4x square plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0, where left hand side is 4x square plus 4x plus 1. This is left hand side, and right hand side is 0. We have replaced x by minus 1 upon 2. So in place of x, I have written minus 1 upon 2 in this equation. I got 4 bracket minus 1 upon 2 square plus 4 bracket minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. Here x has been replaced by minus 1 upon 2 on left hand side. This is left hand side, I have copied it here and replaced the value of x. On solving this bracket, we get 1 upon 4 because minus 1 square is 1 and 2 square is 4. On solving this part, we get minus 4 multiply 1 upon 2. So in this step we have 4 multiply 1 upon 4 minus 4 multiply 1 upon 2 plus 1. But 4 and 4 will get cancelled out and we will get 1 multiply 1 here. And here 4 and 2 will get cancelled out and we will get 2 multiply 1. So in the next step we have 1 minus 2 plus 1, which on calculating we get minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0, which is the value of right hand side. So the value of x taken as minus 1 upon 2 has made the left hand side equal to 0 on calculating it after replacing the value. So minus 1 upon 2 is the solution of the equation 4x square plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0 because it satisfies this equation. Important thing to know now that zeros of a quadratic equation and roots of a quadratic equation are also those values of variable that satisfy the quadratic equation. Zeros of a quadratic equation and roots of a quadratic equation are also those values of variable that satisfy the quadratic equation. It means zeros and roots are also the solution of the quadratic equation. So solution of a quadratic equation is also known as zeros of the quadratic equation and roots of a quadratic equation. That's it about the topic solution of a quadratic equation. Hope you must have understood this, and if you have liked whatever I have taught you, please like my video and subscribe my channel so that you can keep getting such more educational videos soon.